The book of Job, chapters 38:1 through 42:6. God speaks to Job. In studying this section, 1. To examine God's response to Job, 2. To consider the charges God makes against Job and Job's repentance. At last, Job is finally given his desire to have an audience with God. It is not what he expected. Speaking from a whirlwind, the Lord charges Job with darkening counsel by words without knowledge. A challenge is then made for Job to answer questions posed to him. A series of questions in rapid succession regarding the creation and nature that certainly contrast God's great power and wisdom with Job's limited ability and understanding. God ends his first discourse then with a repeated challenge for the one, example Job, who contends with the Almighty and who rebukes God to answer these questions. Overwhelmed, Job admits his unworthiness and inability to answer. He admits he has spoken before, but will do so no more. Chapters 38:1 through 40, verse 5. The Lord is not through with Job, however. A second discourse begins with another challenge for Job to answer God's questions. Job is asked whether he truly thinks he can annul God's judgment or condemn him so that he can be justified. See Elihu's charges 32:2 and 33:8 through 13. If Job can thunder with a voice like God's, adorn himself with majesty, splendor, glory, and beauty, bring the proud down low, then God would confess that Job could save himself. To once more illustrate the power and wisdom of God, Job is asked to consider two great creatures, the behemoth and the leviathan. If man is fearful before them, how then could one stand against God? Chapters 40, verse 6 through 41:34. Job's final response is to humbly acknowledge God's ability to do everything and that no purpose of his can be withheld from him. He also confesses that he has spoken of things he did not understand and beyond his ability to comprehend. Having now heard and seen God, Job abhors himself and repents. Chapter 42, 1 through 6. This ends the book of Job, chapters 38:1 through 42:6. God speaks to Job.